Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition Blind. Yes, that's right, I said blind. I have not played Dark Souls before, well, not in its entirety. I've played through the little asylum area at the beginning once, and now I'm going to attempt to do the game, and I'm kind of doing this Let's Play as a favor to a friend. And so I thought y'all might enjoy coming on this adventure with me. Who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys will think I'm absolutely terrible at this game. But figured it does not hurt to give it a try. I'm gonna go with binoculars. And average. Commoner. I know, not that I can see the hair. But yes, so I'm going to play a bandit named Liam. And so let's go ahead and get started.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Some rats?
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Great. End of the world. Gotcha.
This is your fate.
Gee, thanks. Ugh, those are huge cockroaches. Are they undead too? Or wait, no, cockroaches can't die. Who am I kidding? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so now I have a dungeon cell key. Okay. Cool, that got me out of my dungeon cell. Right stick, camera controls. I don't really have a right stick because I'm using a Steam controller. But yes, I know where my camera control is. Right button. Basic attack. Dude. Big bad Mr. Guard dude. And I'm guessing the other button told me what my strong attack was. Left stick. Hold B to dash. Tap B to roll. Yeah, I don't know what that button is really supposed to be on whatever controller it's designed for, but I know which button it is on my controller, which isn't really a button. Alright. So, there is that. And now, we can climb up. Okay. Oh, look! Doorway. Rest at bonfire, recover hit points. Not that I've really had the chance to lose hit points at this point in time. But, good to know. That is what bonfires look like. Ooh, run away. Yeah, I do remember that happens. I do remember that a boss shows up there. And, well, the way I currently am, I'm not in a position to take him. Alright. Light the bonfire. Let's go ahead, rest at the bonfire. I know I don't really need to, but gives me a nice restart point. Really? Okay. Alright, so there is an archer there. I did recall that. Hey, shield! Okay, let's see if... Okay. Read. Okay, so I have to open the start menu, change equipment, and put that. Okay, back. Okay, this button. Come on. Oh, right. Out of there. That button. Alright. I did a small little test recording just to see how this goes. Locking on to you. Chase you in a second. Battle axe! Okay. Hang on. Let's equip that. Boom! Yeah. Yeah, I definitely did not have the ability to hit that hard before this point. Oh dear. Are you the guy who helped me out? I can't tell. Anyways. Didn't get hurt that badly. Worth noting.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Okay.
Oh, and this.
Oh.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now.
Alright.
And thank you.
Okay. Oh, good. Estus flask came re-equipped. Dead. Ha 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 ha. That is right. I have killed you. Let me get through this area first. And then I'll look at my health again. I'm just gonna advance slowly, because, yeah. is like one strong attack is generally enough for these guys. Just takes forever to charge. Alright, so got a couple options here. I could go beyond the White Veil here, which I do know in fact contains the boss for this part of the world. I do remember that from the last time I played. In fact, I managed to get killed standing on this side, like near the top step of this White Veil. Like that was enough to trigger him, which is entertaining when you think about it. But alright. Right button. So, shall we go and take on the boss? Well, let me drink one of these. Not fair. Oh, really? I'm kind of just gonna hack away at you because that did not go off the way it was supposed to. Like something didn't trigger there. Oh, I hate that. Well, maybe I'll get him this time. Run for your undead life. How dare you. I'm apparently faster than you? Okay. Alright. There's this guy up here. I'm gonna slaughter. There's this group up here. Which I'm also going to kill. And yes, I do realize that a large part of that is because they are not strong enough to take on my block. I do realize how lucky I am there, and they're caught on my legs. Down you go. Alright. Let's just go for it. Okay, come on. Okay. Come on, Liam. Yes! 2 times! 2 times! Yes! Oh man. That went so much better than my first ever attempt at doing this. I think I died like 10 times. Alright, now where am I supposed to go? Okay, that's where I came from. Okay. This is where I've been. But I know I missed someone. I think there's one more enemy I'm forgetting about. Come back, I only want to say hi. Alright. Lock on target. Whack. I will frequently forget to lock on target. I have a feeling. It's like one thing I'm really, really bad about. Okay. I know the enemies have reset. That's okay. I'm stronger than they are. Come at me, brah! Alright, where's the other one? Come on, hit me with your best shot. Boom. Alright. I believe there's a person. Cool. I remembered that correctly. Can I get through here? Oh. You're locked. And I have no idea how to get that key. Alright, I'm not jumping down there. That'll just be unnecessary health risks. So, I'm just gonna dash back the way I came. I will give Dash this. Those turns are like really sharp. Alright. So... what on earth? Is there another one of those things? Hell if I know. I don't want to stick around to find out, though. Okay. So let's get out of here. That sounds like a pleasant idea. Read message. Good job! Go straight ahead. Who is writing these messages? I mean, yes, I know technically the developers. Gee, thanks. That's a long way down. Alright, so... Actually, some really pretty scenery out here. Like, I will grant it that. It's very pretty. So... Let's see, up here? Anything that way? Nope. And that side? No. Yes? No, not really. Well, there's a bird's nest. Lovely. I wonder what kind of bird lives there. Well, I continued going straight ahead.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
That's a big bird to live in that nest.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Alright, so this is about as far as I've made it previously. Like, I maybe did a little bit of exploring last time, which I'll have to redo because it's been so long. Whew. Pretty scenery. Good thing I'm not afraid of heights. That's a rather rough landing, all things considered. Lordran, level up and kindle at bonfires. Ah, hello, Mr. Bird. Are you the bird that just brought me here? Weird.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess, fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town.
Lovely.
Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Yes, I came here to ring bells. I realize how silly that sounds. Ooh, loots. Alright, some humanity. Which I'm still not quite sure what humanity does. But I believe, yes, I can level up. So... let's go with endurance, strength, and dex. Does that sound like a good idea? Strength, I know, is letting me hit harder. Endurance is, well, increasing my stamina. Not by much, mind. Or I could increase vitality. Though, with the amount that I'd get to increase vitality, I don't think that'd quite be worth it. Alright, yep, this is what I want. Yes. Oh! get 10 Estus flasks. Alright, so I've got a little over a minute left. Enough time to take in some of the sights. Wow. Nice, big... looks like a dilapidated church. Graveyard. Probably the graveyard for castle. So probably there is a church portion to it as a result. Alright, the bird's in the next area. Aren't you, Mr. Bird? Thank you for bringing me here. Well, some woman and her kid. Do these break? Yes! They break! Awesome. I may have a slightly unhealthy obsession brought about by several games. Cough, cough, Legend of Zelda games with breaking pots. You know, it's like a compulsive need to do so. But yeah, no, this is a good place, I think, to end this first episode of this Let's Play. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.